How are you tonight, Anna? It's Monday. Half a second, yeah. Half a minute. Gotta be getting close.
You're talking about half a second. You've been watching too much Olympics.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at the time down here at the bottom. I figure that's gotta be the mark. And that's my, same as my
Those
watch.
bobsledders, you're 9/10, 900ths of a second behind. You're in third place.
Yeah. Yeah. 6 o'clock, it's just swamp.
Okay, I'd like to call the meeting to order. This is a regular meeting of Bella Vista City Council for February 23, 2026. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Council members Isabel.
Here.
Heinschel.
Here.
Harp.
Here.
Hughes.
Here.
Newport.
Here.
Wilms.
Here.
And Mayor Flynn is here.
Okay. First thing we'll have is citizen input. Per the rules, there's a 3-minute per person time limit to address the council on any topic of that person's choosing. And the first person on the list is Tom Guarino of 86 Isley.
Good evening. I'm here on behalf of the Bella Vista Townhouse Association this evening. I'm one of the directors, and I told Councilmember Hughes against my will, their treasurer. I don't know how familiar the board is with the association. We represent 1,048 townhomes. We have 360 acres. Oh, didn't get it. Good. Of common property, and we have 7 volunteer council members that are townhome owners. Some of us own houses and townhomes, and we have 1 general manager, 1 secretary, 1 supervisor, and about 13 guys that mow, blow, and cart away the stuff. So we're not a huge organization. We wanted to reach out, familiarize you with who we are. We don't know what the relationship with the city's been in the past. I think one of your planning documents talks about the 3 major stakeholders. We think we're a fairly sizable private stakeholder in the community with over 1,048 residences. About a year ago, we started a project looking at one of the small retaining walls. We were going to do some work on it. And in that process, discovered that it's really unclear if we even own all these walls along the roadways. Many of them are constructed, well, to the extent there is a right-of-way. Cooper didn't do anybody any favors when they superimposed their maps. I have some experience in the past dealing with this, and I can tell you I don't envy your planners and public works folks at all. But there's a lot of these walls, and some of them are quite substantial if you drive through, that are 50 years old. So in the process of looking at maybe fixing one of them, we don't have a lot of money. I'll tell you, we get about $100,000 a month, and 96 of it goes to labor and mowers and stuff. We're a good neighbor. I was telling the councilman, we remove 111 tons of leaves a year and spend almost 3,000 man-hours doing it. And the city benefits from that because those leaves we pick up out of the gutters in all those townhomes keep the city's gutters from flooding. And so that's the theme, that we're a good neighbor and we want to reach out. But these walls are an issue. They're going to start failing. This 50-year-old infrastructure that we have for all these townhomes is having problems. A lot of the townhomes have built up parking areas, So let's apply, I've met your planning director, nice lady. So let's apply the normal zoning and all the rules that you have and your setbacks. And in some of these places, you're in somebody's living room by the time you take the footage. But a lot of them have a road, a gutter, and these big walls. And it could easily be several $100,000 to fix one of those walls. Am I out of time? Yes. Okay, so I'll close with this. We're reaching out to you tonight. I'm going to meet with the mayor here in a week or so, and we hope to move this along because it's been since last August that we've been trying to do it. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much, sir. The next speaker is Joel Steinley of 53 Melbourne.
Mr. Mayor, council members, my name is Joel Steinley. I'm here today to share a story in hopes to raise some awareness and create a safer, more peaceful city, something I think that we all have in common. I don't expect a response as it's unlikely that any of you are able to offer one at this time anyway. Many of you know me. You've seen me campaign. You've seen me at Bella Vista Business Association meetings. You've seen or heard of me lending a hand to neighbors when they were in need. You've seen me with my children in many of these settings, and you likely remember that I've been a single father of 3 children since 2020. Many of you know me well enough that you would even likely feel confident making a statement regarding my character and the type of person that I am. Something that you likely don't know is that I also have a rare form of nocturnal epilepsy, something that started for me when I was 16 years old. I've had 7 nocturnal seizures in my life, and during 3 of those, I have become violent during the postictal phase, the phase immediately following the seizure. Now, I had not had a seizure since 2009, but in August 2024, I had a breakthrough event. Since then, I've had 3 total seizures, and I had been working with my primary care physician to find medication to disable these storms. During the first 2, my oldest daughter was the only person in the house that I recognized immediately following the seizure. On the 3rd, I didn't even recognize her, and I became violent with my own daughter during the postictal phase of a seizure. On December 4th, 2025, I was one of those neighbors that was in need, and instead, I was not treated as such. The first thing I remember was standing on my porch with Bella Vista PD, AR-15 strapped to their chest, grabbing my arm and asking me, "Do you know why you're under arrest?" To which I replied, "No, but I must have had a seizure because my tongue hurts so bad. It was nearly bitten in half." I had no idea what had transpired, and I assumed I had hurt my fiancée, Megan, during the seizure. I remember emotionally asking the officer in the car, "Are my kids okay?" Which must have angered him because he yelled at me, "I already told you, they're fine." The next memories I have are being booked into Benton County Jail. For brevity's sake, I'll have to spare the nightmare of how things continue to unfold. That's not why I'm here today. Why I am here is to raise awareness. My constitutional rights were violated when a clear medical emergency was responded to with deliberate indifference, and instead of being treated like a neighbor that needed help, I was treated like a criminal who deserved nothing. This is unacceptable. The police report clearly states from every single witness the medical situation that had unfolded, yet the officer ignored all of that and decided to take matters in a different direction. No amount of funding, vehicles, bomb dogs, assault weapons, SWAT teams can replace training. Training to recognize nuance and differentiate crimes from medical emergencies. Unfortunately, it seems Bella Vista PD lacked this training. The Epilepsy Foundation has many training resources available specifically for law enforcement. These training programs have been distributed to over 20,000 police departments nationwide and can be of use here. I am certainly not the only person in Bella Vista with seizures, and being able to recognize the postictal confusion and aggression and de-escalate these situations instead of create more harm should be a priority moving forward. Thank you.
Thank you. The next matter on the agenda is council reply, if anyone would like to comment. Wendy?
Tom, thank you for coming tonight, and I hope we can get some great relations going with the Townhouse Association and the city and the POA and all the partners and stakeholders. And then Joel, thank you for coming and speaking today. I'm sorry that you guys are going through a hard time and the medical issues that have happened, and I hope that you are getting the medical help and treatment that you're needing, that hope we can get those seizures at bay. Thank you for speaking tonight.
Larry?
I guess I would apologize on behalf of the city for a miscaricature of the events that transpired with you, Mr. Steinley. So I feel really bad about it, and I do agree that there is a difference between a medical emergency and an actual physical accostation of your family. And it's a difficult thing to...
Can I say something? If there's a matter that's
to
currently
identify.
in court, it's probably best to not address that too specifically in terms of facts, or might be in court. I just want to provide that advice.
I was at the end. Thank you.
Anyone else? Okay, thank you. The next matter is reports, and we have a monthly financial report. You know, last month, we already did the time period ending November 30, and we don't have the year end yet. It always takes a little longer to get the year end. For one thing, it includes transactions for the next 60 days often are included. So we won't have the year end this month. I thought I'd mention a few things for the sake of the residents. You know, on February 3, we had a special meeting about the bond, and I thought I'd just mention a few facts about the bond. This is our extension of the existing 1% sales tax bond. And the trustee on the new version is going to be Bank OZK. Our financial advisor, of course, was the same as it was on the first bond, was Raymond James out of the Little Rock office. And the two underwriters were also the same as on the first bond. It was Cruz and Associates, Inc. and Stevens, Inc. And Kim Hall, the Director of Finance, and myself thought to be fair to the taxpayers, we should put the underwriting out for bids. And I was very pleased that those two companies got it, because they are Arkansas firms that we're familiar with, and they're familiar with us. The bond is going to close on March 17, 2026. And we did once again get a AA rating, which I was very pleased with. And when it closes in March, we're going to have a takedown of $25 million, and that will pay off the old 1% bond and also pay off the revenue bond, and that's $8.7 million. And $16.4 million is new projects. That's not all the new projects. Any projects you do have to be completed in 3 years. So we're going to have a second takedown in a year or two for fire station number 5 and for the pumper fire truck. We actually ordered the pumper fire truck. Council approved that in December, but it takes 35 months to get it. And so since the time limit is 36 months, we thought it would be safer to include that in a later takedown for fire station number 5. We had an interest rate of 3.76%, and I was really pleased with this. The estimated payoff, even counting the new takedown, is 7.5 years. It's fall of 2033. And that's assuming that there's no increase in our sales tax receipts, which is highly unlikely. It's highly likely there will be an increase, since we've had an increase every year for quite a few years, and we have some new businesses coming on. So anyway, I was very pleased with the way the bond came out and some of the folks involved in it. So that helped us with it. So I just want to give that summary for the financial report. The next item is awards, and we have a certificate of recognition for some history museum folks. And I thought what I'd do first is read these with the microphone and then walk down, and we'll have some photos. First one's a certificate of recognition presented to Zeta Lucas in recognition of the time and energy you have spent across many years to research and preserve the history of Bella Vista, as well as provide thorough and interesting education, become a trusted source of knowledge, and ensure the lasting preservation of the story of Bella Vista's beginnings. The service you have continued to offer those who live and visit here is unmatched, and that presented this 23rd day of February 2025. City of Bella Vista, John D. Flynn, Mayor. Second one is certificate of recognition presented to Dale Phillips in recognition of your service to our community and the time you have generously offered educating and informing those interested in the history of our city and region. Your devotion to the region's historical importance and extensive knowledge base is helping to preserve the story of the unique beginnings of our city and continue to build a legacy of what we will be in the future. Presented this 23rd day of February 2026. John Flynn, Mayor. And the third one is certificate of recognition presented to the Bella Vista Historical Museum in recognition of all those who serve the residents and visitors of Bella Vista by giving of your own time and energy to help preserve the history of our city, honor the city's beginnings and historical milestones, and provide education and information about such to all who come through the doors of the museum. The museum has become a treasure within the city, full of information, exhibits, and artifacts, capturing the true story of Bella Vista, and that's presented the 23rd day of February 2026. There's so many volunteers at the museum, we thought they deserve some recognition as well. Okay, the next item is the consent agenda, and we have on there tonight the approval of the minutes of February 3, 2026, and January 26, 2026.
Motion to approve?
Second.
That was Wendy Hughes, and second by Larry Wilms. A roll call vote.
Council members Isbell,
Yes.
Hanchel,
Yes.
Harp,
Yes.
Hughes,
Yes.
Newport,
Yes.
and Wilms.
Yes.
Motion carried 6-0. I would now like to entertain a motion to suspend the rules of order and procedure to allow all ordinances on the agenda to be read by title only.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Okay, that was Larry Wilms and Travis Harp.
Anna.
I think it was a tie. Roll call vote.
Council members Isbell,
Yes.
Hanchel,
Yes.
Harp,
Yes.
Hughes,
Yes.
Newport,
Yes.
Wilms.
Yes.
Motion carried 6-0. Thank you for that. Next one is an unfinished business, an ordinance mandating the Bella Vista Advertising and Promotion Commission publish and indefinitely maintain and approve commission meeting minutes on its official website and for other purposes. And I believe this is on second reading.
I should have written that down.
Travis?
Yeah, just to reiterate the purpose behind this and my desire to move forward with this is that this is an entity that collects taxes. They collect taxes on prepared food and lodging here in Bella Vista. And they have little to no oversight from the city or anybody else for that matter. And I think this is a small ask of us for someone that collects over $500,000 in taxes a year is to post their minutes online.
Was there an amendment by Mr. Wilms?
I submitted an amendment that should have come with your packet. I think the attorney prepared that,
It's in there. You,
creating a better verbiage than what I presented at the original meeting, so.
so Larry, are you, excuse me, Mr. Wilms, are you moving to
Moving
amend
to-
the proposed
moving to
ordinance
amend.
to read as presented in your amendment?
Yes.
Second?
That was motion by Larry Wilms, second by Wendy Hughes. Is there any conversation about the amendment? Anna?
I just want to point out, I agree with the amendment generally that both of you put forward, Mr. Harp and Mr. Wilms. I do think there is some oversight, though, since we do have two members, both the mayor and currently Wendy Hughes, on the AMP Commission, so there is that level of oversight. But I do agree with the amendment and keeping those minutes online.
Wendy?
I support the amendment, and the main difference was basically the website retention period. And both said that a minimum of 2 years, but yours request also indefinitely. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Kelly, but I believe that cities in Arkansas only had to post their minutes for a year. They had to keep them forever, but they only had to maintain them for a year online.
Forgive me, but I don't know, off the top of my head, I'd have to look at the statute to give you a certain answer.
I think Wanda is.
Yeah, I did look up this.
Okay, well, then y'all have an answer.
And
That's
so this would already be imposing a additional year that cities, which I think cities arguably are probably more important than AP commissions in general, would have to hold. So I'm absolutely fine having the retention of minutes. I think it's great. I think having a 2-year cap rolling, and then people are welcome to FOIA those minutes like they do city minutes as well.
Travis?
Yeah, the only thing I would say to that is nobody reached out to me and said that it would not be doable or feasible, or that it would cost additional money once you post it on the website to just leave it there. So I'm more in favor of the original version without the amendment, but obviously that's council's choice, so.
Okay, I think everybody's discussed. Can we have a roll call vote on the, whether to pass the amendment that would, as
On the motion
presented
to
in the
amend.
packet?
Council members Isbell,
Yes.
Hanschel,
Yes.
Harp,
No.
Hughes,
Yes.
Newport,
Yes.
and Wilms.
Yes.
The amendment carried 5-1.
So Mayor, at this time, you're still on second reading. And you can continue on debate on second reading or proceed as the council deems fit.
Sir? Motion to suspend the rules and go to third and final.
Second.
That was Wendy Hughes and Anna Isbell. Is there any discussion about that? Doesn't look like it. Okay, roll call vote on suspending the rules and going to third and final.
Council members Isbell,
Yes.
Hanschel,
Yes.
Harp,
Yes.
Hughes,
Yes.
Newport,
Yes.
and Wilms.
Yes.
Motion carried 6-0, so I'll go ahead and read it.
Mayor, I just want to note that the amendment changed the title. So you now got the new title we need to read that will be for the third
Okay.
reading.
Yeah, don't read the old one.
Very good.
I'm here to, this is what I do. I'm
Appreciate
sorry.
you pointing that out.
You're here to keep us on the straight and narrow, right?
It's a full-time job.
Mandating the Bella Vista
No,
Avenue.
no, that's not it.
No?
It starts with the word requiring.
It should be after that. It should be right after that packet.
Okay. Let's see.
That's not it. Should be the next one.
There
We
isn't
got
a
some more
next
pages.
one.
Yeah, we gotta add some more pages in there.
No, that's it. That's all
That's
I
it?
got. Oh, okay.
Clearly, it's not a good amendment.
Okay. Thank you. Requiring the Bella Vista Advertising and Promotion Commission to publish approved meeting minutes on its official website and for other purposes.
Motion to approve.
Second.
That was Wendy Hughes and Anna Isbell. Any more discussion? Are we ready? Okay, roll call vote.
Council members Isbell,
Yes.
Hanschel,
Yes.
Harp,
Yes.
Hughes.
Yes.
Newport.
Yes.
And Wilms.
Yes.
Motion carried 6-0, so the ordinance is passed as amended. Next item is new business, resolution awarding bid and authorizing the mayor and city clerk to enter into a contract with Superior Automotive Group in the total amount of $43,990 for the purchase of one Chevrolet Silverado 1500 four-wheel drive pickup for use by the Planning and Development Department. Is there discussion? Travis?
Yeah, I got a list of all the vehicles that we own currently, at least I think it's a updated list. And we have things like 2011 Tahoe with 31,000 miles that's unassigned, a 2012 Tahoe with 33,000 miles unassigned, an 04 Chevy Express, another Dodge Charger, a 21 Chevy Traverse with 34,000 miles, and the list goes on. So I was wondering why we can't use one of those vehicles instead of procuring a new one.
I think those vehicles are by department, and I think some of the unassigned ones, this is just off the top of my head, some of the unassigned ones you're referring to are probably in the police pool that they, and this is for the Planning and Development Department. So the police pool, I think, Chief Graves could probably explain a little better, but I think people use them when a car breaks down, or I know once or twice they gave it to council people to drive down to Little Rock for meetings and things like that. So I think Planning and Development is kind of looking at, operating within their own department.
So the unassigned vehicles are actually assigned to the police department, just not currently assigned to a police officer? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, yeah, that's what they mean by unassigned, yeah.
Motion to approve.
Second.
That was Wendy Hughes and Larry Wilms. Is there, that was a motion to approve. Any more discussion? Okay, roll call vote.
Council members Isbell,
Yes.
Hanschel,
Yes.
Harp,
No.
Hughes,
Yes.
Newport,
Yes.
and Wilms.
Abstain.
Motion carried 4-1 with one abstain. Thank you for that. Next one is a resolution approving the mayor's appointment of Eric Fatkin to the Public Safety Advisory Committee for a term ending December 31, 2027. Since Eric has kindly attended the meeting, could you stand up so people could? He told me he's retiring in 3 days or 4 days, something like that, so he's ready to go.
Congratulations. Motion to approve. Second.
That was Wendy Hughes and Shay Newport. Motion to approve. Roll call vote.
Council members Isbell,
Yes.
Hanschel,
Yes.
Harp,
Yes.
Hughes,
Yes.
Newport,
Yes.
and Wilms.
Yes.
Motion carried 6-0. Thank you for that. Next one's a resolution approving the mayor's appointment of Roberto Saez to the Public Safety Advisory Committee for a term ending December 31, 2027. Is there any discussion? Travis?
Yeah, I mentioned it in the work session, but I'm thrilled to see that this board is coming together, although I was hoping for some of our active police or fire, or maybe a family member, to be appointed to this board. I just want to reiterate that mayor and the police chief and fire chief and members of the command staff made phenomenal selections, and I'll enthusiastically approve their appointments.
Wendy?
I think that the reason that they might have had to exclude any current staff members or relative staff might have been a perceived conflict of interest, especially when they're an advisory board to the council. But again, I believe in the chief's discernment on this and the mayor's, and excellent choices. Motion to approve.
Second.
That was Wendy Hughes and Anna Isbell on motion to approve. Roll call vote.
Council members Isbell,
Yes.
Hanschel,
Yes.
Harp,
Yes.
Hughes,
Yes.
Newport,
Yes.
and Wilms.
Yes.
Motion carried 6-0. Next one is approving the mayor's appointment of Beth Shaw to the Public Safety Advisory Committee for a term ending December 31, 2027. And she's here. Thank you for attending. Appreciate that.
Motion to approve.
Second.
That was Travis Harp and Wendy Hughes. A roll call vote on motion to approve Beth Shaw.
Council members Isbell,
Yes.
Hanschel,
Yes.
Harp,
Yes.
Hughes,
Yes.
Newport,
Yes.
and Wilms.
Yes.
Motion carried, 6-0. Next one is a resolution approving the mayor's appointment of Billy Wenzel to the Public Safety Advisory Committee for a term ending December 31, 2027. Is there any discussion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
That was Wendy Hughes and Travis Harp. A roll call vote on motion to approve Billy Wenzel.
Council members Isbell,
Yes.
Hanschel,
Yes.
Harp,
Yes.
Hughes,
Yes.
Newport,
Yes.
and Wilms.
Yes.
Motion carried 6-0. Next one is a resolution approving the mayor's appointment of Kevin Adelson to the Public Safety Advisory Committee for a term ending December 31, 2027. And Kevin's here again. Thank you for coming.
Motion to approve.
Second.
That was Wendy Hughes and Anna Isbell. A roll call vote on motion to approve Kevin Adelson.
Council members Isbell,
Yes.
Hanschel, Harp,
Yes.
Hughes,
Yes.
Newport,
Yes.
and Wilms.
Yes.
Motion carried 6-0. Thank you for that. Next one is a resolution approving the mayor's reappointment of J.B. Portillo for Planning Commission for a term expiring March 1, 2030. And if J.B. could stand up, she wasn't able to make it last week, so I want to make sure you all know who she is.
Motion to approve.
Second.
That was Larry Wilms and Hughes, Wendy Hughes. A roll call vote on motion to approve J.B. Portillo.
Council members Isbell,
Yes.
Hanschel,
Yes.
Harp,
Yes.
Hughes,
Yes.
Newport,
Yes.
and Wilms.
Yes.
Motion carried 6-0. Next one is a resolution approving the reappointment of Clayton Sedberry to the Planning Commission for a term expiring March 1, 2030.
Move to approve.
Second.
That was Larry Wilms and Wendy Hughes. Roll call vote.
Council members Isbell,
Yes.
Hanschel,
Yes.
Harp,
Yes.
Hughes.
Yes.
Newport.
Yes.
And Wilms.
Yes.
Motion carried 6-0. Next one is a resolution approving the mayor's reappointment of Kenny Williams to the Active Transportation Advisory Board for a 3-year term beginning March 1, 2026. And Mr. Williams did come last week to the work session.
Motion to approve.
Second.
That is Wendy Hughes and Anna Isbell. A roll call vote.
Council members Isbell,
Yes.
Hanschel,
Yes.
Harp,
Yes.
Hughes.
Yes.
Newport.
Yes.
And Wilms.
Yes.
Motion carried 6-0. Next one is a resolution approving the mayor's appointment of Abby Seidel to the Active Transportation Advisory Board, position 5, for a term expiring March 1, 2029.
Motion to approve.
Second.
That was Wendy Hughes and Travis Harp, and I wanted to mention that Abby did come last week to the work session also. Roll call vote.
Council members Isbell,
Yes.
Hanschel,
Yes.
Harp,
Yes.
Hughes.
Yes.
Newport.
Yes.
And Wilms.
Yes.
Motion carried 6-0. Next one is a resolution approving the mayor's reappointment of Isaac Merriman to the Active Transportation Advisory Board as an ex officio youth member for a term expiring March 1, 2027. And Isaac was at that work session last week also.
Motion to approve.
Second.
That was Larry Wilms and Wendy Hughes. Roll call vote.
Council members Isbell,
Yes.
Hanschel,
Yes.
Harp,
Yes.
Hughes.
Yes.
Newport.
Yes.
And Wilms.
Yes.
Motion carried 6-0. Next one is resolution of appointing Anna Isbell to serve as a city governing body member of the Bella Vista Advertising and Promotion Commission effective immediately, replacing John Flynn.
Motion to approve.
Second.
That was Mr. Wilms and Wendy Hughes. Roll call vote.
Council members Isbell,
Yes.
Hanschel,
Yes.
Harp,
Yes.
Hughes,
Yes.
Newport,
Yes.
and Wilms.
Yes.
Motion carried 6-0. Congratulations to everybody for being appointed to the various boards. Announcements, the next city council work session is 5:30 PM on Monday, March 16 at Bella Vista District Court. Next city council regular meeting is 6 PM Monday, March 23, Bella Vista District Court. Planning Commission work session is 4:30 PM Thursday, February 26 at Bella Vista District Court. Planning Commission regular meeting, 4:30 PM or immediately following the BZA Monday, March 9 at Bella Vista District Court. Board of Construction Appeals is 3 PM, Tuesday, March 10, if necessary, at Fire Station Number 4, Conference Room, 1639 Forest Hills Boulevard. So if there's nothing else, we're, Craig?
I just wanted to, and of course Karen's not here tonight. I had a conversation with Karen a couple months ago about the low water bridge on Gordon Hollow Drive and asked her if she had much of a relationship with Missouri Road Department, yada, yada. So anyway, I mentioned that to her, and I am just so pleased that we got that low water bridge, the big dips around that bridge, but Karen got it all squared away, and I just wanted to thank her. And I just wanted to say, if there's ever an alternate position for the safety committee, I just did want to give a shout out to Jean Galloway back there and just applaud her for all that she does volunteer-wise. I know she was really anxious to get on this, but just point out that she does so much for the city, and that's all I have to say. Thanks.
Thank you. Okay, meeting's adjourned. Thank you very much.